grow your business? We help you grow your business. Today, we are excited to invite you to the Connectional America exclusive business networking event, powered by the fast-growing, popular podcast, The American Business Podcast for the Next Generation ABP. This exclusive business networking event is an online event. You can connect online anywhere in the world. Join us. Meet with business professionals, executives, and leaders. Introduce yourself, your company, your products, and your services to other businesses. Make meaningful business connections, expand your professional network, and grow your business. This exclusive business networking event will be moderated by the founder and host of the American Business Podcast, Kevin DeVecchi. Limited seating. Register today. Visit www.americanpodcast.tv to register today. Registration link is listed in description as well. Attendee contact list will be shared. We help you grow your business. Hope to see you there. Register today.
This is the American Business Podcast for the Next Generation, ABP, with Kevin DeVecchi. ABP is a popular business podcast with thousands of subscribers on YouTube. The American Business Podcast community is growing fast. Thank you for your support. Subscribe ABP's YouTube channel today. The American Business Podcast is coming to you from the center of the global business world, New York City, with new educational business content is coming to you every week. Visit the official website for more information and corporate sponsorship opportunities at www.americanpodcast.tv today. Now, the American Business Podcast ABP's new episode is starting.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the American Business Podcast, ABP. This is Kevin DeVecchi, your host. I'd like to thank you for your support on YouTube. We just passed 19,000 YouTube subscribers, so truly appreciate your support. If you haven't done so, please visit our YouTube channel, American Business Podcast, ABP YouTube channel, and please subscribe. Also, if you'd like to be a guest speaker in our podcast episodes, if you have an idea for our podcast to cover, if you'd like to share any feedback, please reach out to us. AmericanBusinessPodcast@gmail.com is our email address, and we are very responsive. If you'd like to know what is coming in our podcast schedules for coming weeks, please visit americanpodcast.tv, and we keep our website, our official website, very active and updated, so feel free to visit anytime. In addition, we are starting an online business event monthly basis. It's called the Connectional America. The first one we are starting on May 23rd, 2025. Our goal is that the American Business Podcast is growing and we are becoming a business community. We have listeners and business people from all over the world, from North America, from US, from Europe, from Asia. I would love you to get connected. And that is why we are creating these networking events starting on May 23rd. Please come join us. Please register. In these networking events, you will be able to introduce yourself, your company, your services, your products, and you will be able to meet with other business professionals in US, also globally. So this is the beginning of it. We call this Connectional America, powered by the American Business Podcast. And we need your support. We need you to join us. If you visit our website, americanpodcast.tv, you'll see the registration button there. You can click the button. It will take you to the registration page, and you can register on the website as well, so that we can meet in person. I'll have the honors. I'll be moderating the business networking event, and the good thing about this event is it's online, so you can connect from anywhere. So you may be anywhere in the world, basically anywhere in the country, in US. You can connect and meet with other business professionals and start making meaningful business connections. All right, great. So let's get started with our podcast today. And we have an entrepreneur, Justin Coentura, with us today. Let's welcome Justin. But if you can invite Justin to our virtual stage. All right, perfect. Hello, Justin. Welcome to the podcast.
What's up, Kevin? How are you? Pleasure to be here.
All right, good. Good. So far, so good. My week has been good. Pretty busy, but no complaints. And today is Friday, and the Mother's Day weekend is coming, which is exciting.
Yes.
I was also telling our previous guests as well, this weekend on Mother's Day is my birthday, so it's going to be a double celebration in that sense.
Very cool.
So that's good. Yeah, how is your week going so far?
Our week is going very well. I'm actually in Colombia right now. Working from here for a little bit.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
same thing. We're very happy. A lot of positive things happening, and Mother's Day as well coming up. So it'll be
Mhm.
fun to celebrate with my mom.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yes, appreciate it. Well, you are a young entrepreneur, and I would like to also invite young entrepreneurs to our business podcast. So this is a great start in that sense. So as a start, would you please introduce yourself and your company to our audience and to our listeners?
Yes, of course. My name is Justin Quintero. I'm 26 years old. I am a real estate developer and investor, and also a co-founder for our AI company called Innovizo AI. Essentially, in real estate, I've been working since I was 20 years old. So we run two different property companies that SHQ Properties, which is our company that builds single-family homes, multifamily homes. We build, we flip, and all that. And then we have our Quake Investment Group company, which is our asset company, which holding company, which we hold rentals, big multifamily properties that we have a fund for. We have investors that help us acquire different properties around tri-state area of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. And then our AI company is Innovizo that I co-founded with two of my other partners. So shout out Marco and Tameen. Very good guys, super helpful, and we're definitely growing a lot. In our AI company, we help businesses implement AI and automations into their systems and processes to make them more efficient. Specifically, real estate, private equity funds, investors, acquisition companies that are looking to just make their processes better and acquisitions better. So we help them in that side as well. But we're also opening up to different industries, which is pretty interesting. We're learning a lot. And AI, obviously, something interesting that we'll get very into in this podcast. So, but yeah, it's a little bit background about me and my businesses.
Sounds great. So how did you choose your current career and your business?
So So it's funny. I mean, real estate. So I had my parents were a construction company. They were contractors. So I was born into a family business of construction. So from there, I was working in it. I studied construction management in college, graduated with that degree. And then, as my time there in the first couple of years, when I started when I was 2021 during COVID, kind of, I realized like when we had that stop, I was like, what? This is a little bit too hard. Like we have to make this a little bit more efficient. So I went into like my entrepreneur way and focus on budgeting because I think this happens to a lot of family businesses and like the son gets into it like some stuff a little bit disorganized. A lot of things different. So my whole job was to get it organized, to get more systems and processes going, building out the team and budgets and all that. And that's kind of how I got into the real estate side. And then everything is naturally and organically. Like I've met the right people. People like our product and our quality, so we were able to team up and partner with some good people. So that's kind of how we did the real estate side, and now we have a team that we're this year hopefully we'll do our 100th property since the time I'm working in there. So that's very exciting. And
Congratulations.
thank you. And with all that delegation and processes and systems that we've created, it's also helped me free up a little bit of my time to do other things, which is why I started Innovizo AI with my partners. That's definitely been interesting. I think it's definitely been a grind. We started it 2 years ago, and it's very cool now to see it work and to see it implementing in all of our clients' businesses because you can really see the value that AI is and the one that we're providing. My partner Marco he's graduating next week with a master's in AI from Stevens University in Hoboken. So he's actually the second class to graduate with that master's degree. So because AI is so new, so it's pretty crazy, and we have a little bit of advantage in that way, and we're trying to take full advantage of that opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. Interestingly, last week we had an episode about family-owned businesses, how to operate them, how to overcome the challenges, and we had Dan and Jamie with us from PSP Turnkey Solutions, and he shared his family-owned business experiences as well. So yeah, definitely. I mean, family-owned businesses is a completely different, structure, and
Yeah,
there are
and
certain things that.
and it's not easy. People say like, I mean, a lot of people say like, I can't work with my dad, my parents, whatever. It's
Yes.
it's definitely not easy, but my relationship with my parents has always been very, very good. You know,
That's
they're
great. Knock
essentially
on the wood. That's
my
great. That's great. Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
they're essentially my best friends. So, you know, of course, you know, sometimes it gets heated, and then are you gonna come to dinner? And like, yes, mom. but you know, that's part of the game, and you learn how to, you know, live with the whole thing, and it is what it is. Like, I think it's very cool to see to be in a family business as well. Everyone
Mhm.
is working together, which essentially that is what a family is. So
Yes, yes, absolutely. And you are the next generation, the new generation for the family business, and you know, it brings new opportunities. So that's really exciting.
exactly, yeah, and we're able to scale. You know what I mean? I think all people who go into the family business has to go into a mindset of, okay, this is what we have. How can we be better?
Mhm.
And you know, as a team, it's definitely easier if you're just doing it selfishly or by yourself, or like I'm gonna use this to then I can go do this by myself. Like I think that's a way to a failure in family businesses at least.
Mhm. Can you tell us about your work? What are the exciting as well as challenging parts of your work?
Yeah, I mean, in real estate, I guess first the exciting part is always trying to add value. In our real estate company, in both companies, I work primarily in the South Jersey market, which is kind of where I grew up. So near Philadelphia. So it's basically I like it because I'm making work my area always nicer. The properties that we're buying are older homes. You know, people are downsizing. You know, a lot of stuff happens in people's lives. They want to move, and real estate's all cycles. So like 20 years of generation gap. You know, all right, let's move on with our lives, buy a different house, downsize or whatever. So all these houses are outdated. So I'm making my community be nicer, and it's really cool because I think South Jersey's what is the best place in the USA to live. I think, you know, I'm a very big sports fan, and Philadelphia has great sports. We're very near the beach. We're an hour and a half from New York, an hour and a half from DC. Philadelphia is right there, so I think it's a very strategic location that adds a lot of value to everyone's life. There's a lot of interesting people there as well, so I like it because I'm adding value to the place where I'm at, and you know, acquiring properties at that time as well. And then in our AI side, it's very interesting. I really like it, and it is hard because everything is so new with AI. So every day we're like, wow, this just came out, this just came out. But you know, you almost have to. The hardest part is almost not going to the newest thing and focusing on what you're doing now to make it the best solution possible for you and your clients. So that is kind of exactly what we're doing now. We're very focused in just doing the best we can do to make what we offer our clients like efficient, 100% you know working, and then you know little upgrades as we go. We tell them, hey, this could help in another way, and kind of that's how we're trying to move.
So you are in AI industry in a way with your organization, and that's a popular subject among our audience and our listeners. What is your take about AI? How it will be changing our lives moving forward? It's already changing, right, in a certain scale.
Yeah.
But I like to, you know, learn about your viewpoint. What is your take about AI? How it will be changing the business as well as daily life for everyone? And do you think AI will replace jobs and humans?
That's a very interesting topic. I think that's really the big question. I mean, right now, I think it's going to a place like that. But I think more than AI is we're replacing jobs. It's about replacing tasks so people can focus on higher level thinking. And I think you know businesses that embrace AI will grow faster. You know, will be better. And AI is cool because you could run your companies a little bit leaner, so you have more profits. But I think you know, and I think the ones that don't incorporate AI will probably fall from the path. But you know, about jobs, especially like it's going to be more creative and leader focused because we can make AI do a lot of things. But like if someone's job is a repetitive task, if they just log in and do this, then I think that those types of jobs are you know pretty cooked in my mind because there's really no reason to have someone doing it. It's way more efficient to have AI just go about it.
Can you tell us about your role models? Can you share some of the role models that you have or you have had with our audience?
Yeah, I mean, my role models have to be my parents. You know, my mom and my dad. They both came here to the States when they were like 21, 22 years old, looking for the American dream, not speaking English. And, I grew up very, very well. I have zero complaints about everything. I know their story is American dream story, same thing as a lot of people, but a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice to get to where we are. I played high level soccer growing up, and they were at every single game, supporting me and everything. So those are my role models because, obviously the love that you have from my parents, at least, it's very cool. And they help me. We're business partners. So even anything I have, whether it be in my real estate or AI, I mean, it's kind of complicated when they understand AI. They still don't really understand AI. I'm trying to incorporate it into their lives a little bit more. Um, but they're always there to help me, and I think they're very big motivation and also just leaders. I think having a role model like that makes you focus and work more to make them, because I really want to make them have a relaxing life. They work so much, so I'm trying to little by little it's happening. So it's pretty cool to see.
Yes, absolutely. And how about some lessons learned? So you have a family-owned business. You also start your own business as well in parallel, and you started young. In your career journey so far, are there any lessons learned that you'd like to share with our audience?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think one of the biggest lessons is speed matters, but I think timing matters more and being prepared matters more. I think even in real estate, like, at first we were doing 5 houses and then we went to 10 and then we went to 20. And we were like, oh, we're not ready for this yet. We need to make our systems correct, have everything efficient. We're seeing it with our AI company too. I mean, when we first started, like everything was not fully, working correctly. Our system process had gaps. Now that we've cleaned up a lot of our stuff, it's a well-oiled machine just ready to grow. And I think now is why we're doing these podcasts, why we're, trying to do social media more, because we're ready. I think, reputation is huge in my industries of real estate and AI. And, people can do like, oh, I have this, I have that. But if it doesn't work, then it's going to look bad in my opinion. And, I'm always trying to, provide value for anyone that I work with, our clients, and in my own companies as well, because I use AI in my own businesses too. So, I think, as I said, speed matters, but being prepared and understanding your systems and processes and making them efficient matters the most, because once that is streamlined and ready to go, you can go so fast and grow so quick. And that's kind of what I'm seeing right now in my company. So I think I did a good job on waiting and just reaping the delayed gratification almost, if that makes sense.
Do you have any career advice for those who like to get into real estate as well as AI as a business?
Yeah, be prepared to work long nights. A lot of people say like I'm gonna work. I'm gonna open up my own business because I will live my own life and work my own hours. That usually means you gotta work 24/7, like every single day, every single hour. But I think it's cool, and I think if you're trying to open up your own business, you're gonna learn about a lot about yourself too, the way that you are efficient. Like some people work at night, some people work in the mornings. You learn. Then there is no wrong or right answers. However, you are the best in your time, in your thing. What I mean? What's also hard is that you don't have a boss, so you have so much free time, and you're like, okay, like I gotta get work done, or you don't. But like again, it's just completely up to you, and that's what I'm saying. Like any advice is like be prepared to learn about yourself, but also be focused, because it's a lot of time that you have, and it could be time wasted if you don't do it efficiently. And I think what's pretty interesting is that when you do work efficiently and correctly, you can do a lot of things at the same time, but also if you focus on one thing specifically, you can really master it in less time than you think. It's just focus.
So before we end our podcast episode, in case our audience, if they like to get in touch with you, what is the best way to get in touch with you?
Yeah, I mean, you can DM me at my business Instagram, realestate_JQ17. My AI company, any companies that are looking to integrate AI into their systems and processes, be more efficient, you can message us at inavizo.com or Inavizo on Instagram. We reply really fast. We're very there to help and get all these businesses into the AI wave. As I said, you adapt now and survive longer. that's kind of been what we've been telling our clients, and it seems to be working. Everyone is very happy, and they're seeing the benefits of it because you save so much time and efficiency and cost at the end of the day, and you make more. So I think that's a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely. Justin, thank you so much for joining us today. And I wish you best of luck and success in your business endeavors.
Thank you, Kevin. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bye now. Well, to our audience and to our listeners, thank you very much for being with us today. Well, Justin shared his insights as a young entrepreneur, and we'll be inviting more young entrepreneurs in addition to seasoned professionals into our podcast as per your request. So you ask, we address it, and we'll keep having educational and informative content in our business podcast. Also, thank you so much for your support on YouTube. We just passed 19,000. Yeah, even myself, I have hard time keeping up in terms of the subscriptions. I truly appreciate your support. We have more than 19,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you haven't done so, please join us. This is a business community. That's how we are looking at it. Join us. Please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. We stream every week, every Friday, informative, educational business content. And we invite business people, business owners, entrepreneurs, and professionals to our podcast. And we share professional wisdom and career advice in our business podcast. That is why it is very beneficial for all of our listeners. And with your help and support, we'll keep bringing you these educational content. Also, if you have any ideas, if you'd like to get in touch with us, if you'd like to be a guest in one of our podcast episodes, please get in touch with us via email, American Business Podcast at gmail.com. We are very responsive and we love to hear from you. This is very important that you get in touch with us and share your ideas, thoughts, and if you'd like to be a guest, please get in touch with us and we can start the conversation. And for coming weeks, if you'd like to see our schedule, please visit our website. AmericanPodcast.tv is our official website. You'll see our coming schedule. We post it every week for what is coming. You can also see previous episodes as well and our YouTube channel so that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Well, a couple more announcements before we end our episode. The first one is with the podcast growing, this is a business community. It's an American business community as well as international. We have a lot of listeners, and I know you are into business. You are interested. So it's a business community. So I like you to get in touch, and I like you to be connecting each other. That is why we created the Connection America exclusive business networking event. That's an online networking event that you can meet with other business professionals who are following the American Business Podcast. So the first one will be on May 23rd at 10 a.m. before our podcast starts. So we can start the networking together. You can introduce yourself. You can introduce your company, your products and services. So you can meet with other business professionals as well. That's a great opportunity for networking, meeting with other business professionals, and you can extend your business network with the help of this event. That's an online event, so you can connect from anywhere. And I'll be the moderator and making introductions and moderating with our attendees so that it can be as productive as possible for everybody. This is going to be monthly. This is the first one, and we'll be happy to see you. Please join us and subscribe and actually register. The registration is available on our website, AmericanPodcast.tv. When you go, you'll see this flyer there. You can click that, or there's a button underneath for registration. You can click it and you can register and join us on May 23rd. Thank you very much for being with us. And one final note, this weekend is Mother's Day weekend, so I like to say Happy Mother's Day to all of our listeners. Thank you for being with us, and I'm looking forward to having you next week, every Friday, and next week, looking forward to having you in our coming podcast episode. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend. Happy Mother's Day.
Do you want to grow your business? We help you grow your business. Today, we are excited to invite you to the Connectional America exclusive business networking event, powered by the fast-growing, popular podcast, the American Business Podcast for the next generation AVP. This exclusive business networking event is an online event. You can connect online anywhere in the world. Join us. Meet with business professionals, executives, and leaders. Introduce yourself, your company, your products, and your services to other businesses. Make meaningful business connections, expand your professional network, and grow your business. This exclusive business networking event will be moderated by the founder and host of the American Business Podcast, Kevin DeVecchi. Limited seating. Register today. Visit www.americanpodcast.tv to register today. Registration link is listed in description as well. Attendee contact list will be shared. We help you grow your business. Hope to see you there. Register today.
Support for the American Business Podcast, ABP, comes from Apprenticeship Connections and Consulting Corp. We walk you through the benefits and value of this internal training model. Streamline the entire process while making it stress-free. Assist with the design and administration of programs. Ensure compliance with regulations and manage audit procedures. Act as liaison between your business and the Department of Labor. Assist with applying for all grants and funding opportunities to minimize out-of-pocket expense. Assist with recruiting efforts to get results quickly. Contact us today and let us help you create your apprenticeship program at your business. Support for the American Business Podcast for the next generation ABP comes from the Marvelous CRM software. The Marvelous CRM software is an AI-powered marketing and business development software. It is for small and mid-sized companies. You can manage your prospects, customers, contacts. You can manage your sales pipelines to increase revenue. You can send unlimited emails. You can also manage and schedule your social media accounts. Moreover, the Marvelous CRM software helps you design your company websites, online stores, and event registration websites on the same platform. The Marvelous CRM software brings you a customer portal for you to manage your customers and members. The Marvelous CRM software is modern, easy to use, secure, and affordable. Subscribe today and close more deals. Support for the American Business Podcast for the next generation ABP comes from One World Supply Chain Consulting Company. In today's dynamic and fast-paced global economy, a seamless supply chain is the backbone of any thriving business. At One World Supply Chain Consulting, we bring real-world experience to the table, understanding the vital role that efficient supply chain and logistics management play in driving growth and profitability. As your trusted partner, we provide comprehensive supply chain and logistics consulting solutions designed to optimize operations, streamline processes to enhance productivity and reduce inefficiencies, drive efficiency, implement strategies that maximize resource utilization and performance, achieve sustainable growth, foster long-term success with environmentally and socially responsible practices, reduce costs, identify cost-saving opportunities without compromising quality or service. Real-world results. Our team of experienced professionals brings deep industry expertise and a proven track record of delivering results. We work closely with you to understand your unique challenges and goals, developing customized strategies and solutions that align with your business objectives. Whether you're looking to streamline your supply chain, improve inventory management, optimize transportation networks, or implement cutting-edge technologies, we have the knowledge and experience to help you succeed. For more information, visit www.oneworldsc.com. This is the American Business Podcast for the next generation, ABP, with Kevin DeVecchi. ABP is a popular business podcast with thousands of subscribers on YouTube. The American Business Podcast community is growing fast. Thank you for your support. Subscribe ABP's YouTube channel today. The American Business Podcast is coming to you from the center of the global business world, New York City. With new educational business content is coming to you every week. Visit the official website for more information and corporate sponsorship opportunities at www.americanpodcast.tv today. To be a guest at the American Business Podcast, email us at americanbusinesspodcast@gmail.com.